Hi students, my name is Hitesh Narashid. I am from Andhra. So last class we discussed about a topic from 9th standard, that is polynomials. In polynomials we already discussed about what is polynomial, types of polynomials, zeros of a polynomial, remainder theorem, also factor theorem we already discussed so far. So in this class we have to move on to the next topic, that is algebraic identities. Yes, so dear students, in this class we shall discuss about algebraic identities. So algebraic means it's a quite related to the algebra. So it's a one of the part of the mathematics. So already you know that. So identities means you already know that identity element. So identity property after we adding a number to 0. So what we get? The same number. So answer is the same number. So that means identity means remains same. It doesn't false or it doesn't wrong. So here, so there are some identities or there are some formulas which are true for every numbers, which are true for every variables. So that means, so we are using some of the identities as a formula. So we can take it as a formula. Here we call it as a identities. So algebraic identities. Algebraic identities means, so here we are keep on taking numbers and the variables. So let us discuss about some of the identities of algebra or in polynomials. So that is, firstly I will take it as a x plus y whole square. So we have to solve. So firstly I will solve this one. So after that it come into the expression form, it come into the identity form. So for x plus y whole square. So last standards you already learnt about squares and square roots. So that means x plus y whole square means we have to multiply x plus y twice here. So we have to multiply twice. So x plus y into x plus y is equal to, so we have to multiply with the distribution property. So considering it as a 2 number, consider it as a only 1 number. So here I will firstly multiply x plus y with this x. So x plus y plus, so y into this x plus y. X plus y here. So here, so you have to multiply x to this x plus y. So that is x into x square plus x into xy plus y into x. So yx plus y into y square here. So here xy plus yx is there. According to the commutative property, xy is equal to yx. We already know this. So that means I have to write yx is equal to xy only. So is equal to x square plus xy plus xy plus y square, because xy is equal to yx. Which property is this? It's a commutative property for multiplication. So is equal to x square plus xy is equal to 2xy plus y square. That means it is the one of the identity x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. So let us substitute y is equal to minus 1. So or we can convert y from minus 1. So convert y from minus y here. So that means here what we get, x plus of minus 1. That means I will write x minus y whole square is equal to, so x square remains the same, x square plus 2x into minus y plus minus y whole square. So that means x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square, because minus y whole square is equal to again y square. So minus 1 whole square is equal to 1. So the square of the negative term always positive. So we already know that. So From this we learned two of these identities, that is x plus y whole square and x minus y whole square. That is x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square, and x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. So I will write it in a identity form. So that is x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. When we change y from y to minus y, what we get? The second identity, that is x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. So then going to the third identity, that is x plus y into x minus y. So let us check. So by solving this identity, so that is, so here also we have considered this as a 1 number and this as a 2 number. We have to take the distributive property here. So x into x minus y plus y into x minus y. So we have to take the solution. So here x into x square minus x into y, xy plus y into x plus y into x here. So then y into minus y, that means minus y square. So we already know that xy is equal to yx. So that means, so the both are same here. There is plus sign here and minus sign. Plus yx minus yx getting cancels here. So that means x square minus y square. This is the third algebraic identity. So we have to write it in an identity form. X plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. So again, coming to the fourth property or fourth identity, so that is x plus a into x plus b here. So simultaneously you can take this as a 2 number and this as a 1 number. This is a binomial and it has a monomial. So after that we have to solve. So let us solve by yourself. So here I will take x plus b plus a into x plus b here. So again x into x square plus x into b plus a into x plus a into b. So here what we get here, x square, I will take x common here, so that means I will write a plus b plus ab. So this is the fourth algebraic identity. So I will write it in an identity form, that is x square plus x into a plus b plus ab. So these are the 4 identities. In this class we have to discuss about these 4 identities. So let us discuss by taking some of the examples from using these algebraic identities. Firstly, I will take x plus 3 into x plus 3. Yes, it is quite similar that x plus a into x plus b. But observe here, there are 2 terms here. 2 terms are one and the same. That means, so both the terms are multiplied, one and the same terms are multiplied. That means we have to square that term. That means x plus 3 whole square. So we know that x plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. So we have to put x is equal to x and y is equal to 3 in this algebraic identity. So just taking x is equal to x and y is equal to 3 in this equation, we have to find the solution. So that is x plus 3 whole square is equal to x square plus 2 into x into, in y we have to substitute 3 here plus 3 square. So again x square plus 2 into 3 6, 6 into x, 6x plus 9. So this is the x plus 3 whole square is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. So again we have to write it as x plus 3 into x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. So this is the answer for the multiplication of x plus 3 into x plus 3. So you have to take any other example. So that is two similar terms we have to multiply 2 times. So that means, so it converted into x plus 3 whole square, x plus y whole square. 3 minus 2x and 3 plus 2x here. So observe here there are two unlike terms are there, but the thing is that so the terms in the both the polynomials or both the binomials so are same. Here 3 is there, here also 3 is there, here 2x is there, here also 2x is there. But the thing that the sign in between both the numbers or both the variables are different. Here plus is there, here minus is there. So we have to take the one of the algebraic identity similar to this problem, that is x plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. From this formula we have to simplify this problem. So here we have to take x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2x. Substituting in this equation. So after that we have to solve the problem. That is 3 plus 2x into 3 minus 2x is equal to 3 square minus 2x whole square is equal to 3 square is not 3 square is equal to 9 here, then minus 2x, 2 square into x square, that means 4x square. So this is the answer of 3 plus 2x into 3 minus 2x here. So from the use of this algebraic identity we have to convert, we have to solve the problems. So let us move on to the next set of problems. We are taking quite different from variables, we are taking just numbers. So let us go to the next set of problems. and into 106. So there are multiplication of two terms is there. So we have to multiply these two terms 105 and 106. So in the method of multiplication it requires the more steps. So here we have to take the steps more and more. So with the help of algebraic identity we can solve this problem easily. So just observe this. So here 105 is there and 106 is there. So it's an addition of 100. So that means, so I will write it as 100 plus 5 and 100 plus 6 here. So I will take those numbers as 105 plus into 106. That means 100 plus 5 into 100 plus 6 here. So I will solve this problem with the help of an algebraic identity, that is x plus a into x plus b. It is x plus a into x plus b here. So what we get here? X square plus x into a plus b plus a into b. So just substitute the value of x is equal to 100 and a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6 to this algebraic identities. Let us substitute the value of x, a and b here. So that is 100 plus 5 into 100 plus 6 is equal to 100 square plus 100 into 6, 5 plus 6 plus 5 into 6 here. So is equal to 100 square means 10,000 plus 11 into 100. 11 into 100 means 1100 plus 30. So after that we have to simplify, we have to add these terms here. So that means here 30, so then 11,130 is the answer. So in case of we have to multiply 105, 106, it will be take many steps. But here we have to solve very easily by using of algebraic identities. So let us take any other examples. (98 into 98). So just observe here, we can write 98 as 100 minus 2. So that is 100 minus 2 into 100 minus 2 here. So I will write 100 minus 2 into 100 minus 2 as a 100 minus 2 whole square. So this can be solved by using one of the algebraic identity, that is x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. That is, we know that x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy minus plus y square. So from the use of this algebraic identity, we have to find out the value of 98 into 98. That is 100 minus 2 whole square is equal to, we have to substitute the value of x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 2 in this algebraic identity. That is 100 square minus 2 into 100 into 2 plus y square means 2 square is equal to 10,000 minus 2 into 2 4, 4 into 100 400 plus 4 here. So is equal to, when we subtract 10,000 and 400, so that means we got 9,600 plus 4 here is equal to 9,600. 4 is the answer. So what is the answer? Answer of 98 into 98 is equal to 9604 is the answer. So if we multiply 98 into 98, so it becomes very lengthier, or it's lengthier to us. So here we have easily done that work. So with the help of algebraic identity. So let us take any other example. So here I will take 105 into 95. So you can take any other example. So 205 and 195. So 1005 and 995. So whatever it may be. So you can take any value. Just I will take this value. So I will write this 105 into 95 as 100 plus 5 into 100 minus 5. So I will remember this form as one of the algebraic identity, that is x plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. So here we have to put value of x is equal to 100 and value of y is equal to 5 here. So that is, we have to substitute the value of x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 5 to this algebraic identity, that is 100 plus 5 into 100 minus 5 is equal to 100 square minus 5 square is equal to 100 square means 10,000 minus 25, that means 9,975. That means it's a value of 105 into 95. After multiplying 105 and 95, we get 9,975 as the answer. So that means we just consider one of the algebraic identities with reference to the formula or problem. So we got the result. So it's an easier method to find in an easier way. So let us go to the next set of problems. So here I will take 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square here. So it's a solved one. We have to simplify in a algebraic identity form here. So we can convert this form into the algebraic identity form. So let us consider here 49a square. 49 is the perfect square of 7. We already know that. That means we have to write 7a whole square. 7a whole square plus. So just take this number. So because it's also a square number, because 25b square, so we can write it as a 5b square. 5b whole square. So we already know that the value of x is equal to 7a and value of a is equal to 7a and value of b is equal to 5. So likewise we have to express it in the form of a plus b whole square. So that means here there is a two terms there. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here a is 7a and b is 5. So that means we have to express this term is in the form of 2ab. So that means 2 is constant here, 2 is remain here. We have to must write 2. So just write 7a and 5 because it is in the form of 2ab. So just check whether it is right or wrong. So 7a whole square means 49a square, then 5b whole square means 25b square. So again just check here, 2 into 7 14, 14 into 5 70 ab. This is the right. So that means we have to take one of the algebraic identity as a reference and we have to express in the form. So that is, we know that a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. So put a is equal to 7a and b is equal to 5. So that is 7a whole square plus 2 into 7a into 5b plus 5b whole square is equal to 7a plus 5b whole square. So it is our given solution, or it's a required solution here. So we have to take it in this form. So let us move on to the next problem. So the next one or last one problem is 25 by 4x square minus y square by 9. We have to express it in the form of algebraic identity. That is, so here we have to know that it's x square minus y square form. That is, x square minus y square is equal to x plus y into x minus y. So just we have to express in the form of x and y, x square minus y square. So just observe here, 25 is a square of 5 and 4 is a square of 2. That is 5 by 2 x whole square minus y by 9. So y by, so 9 is equal to 3 square. That is 3 whole square is equal to, so just substitute 5 by 2 x as x and y by 3 as a y. So here what we get, 5 by 2 x plus y, 5 by 3 into 5 by 2 x minus y by 3. So it's our required solution. So like the usage of these 4 algebraic identities, we have to solve the problems like this. So in next class we are taking some other identities. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.